I have another book review for you. Today we're going to be talking about The Mother-in-Law. I ended up buying this book in a little bookstore that I saw, and I remember I had seen this on Goodreads and I had added it to my wanted to read list. But I wasn't like in a rush to read it or anything, but I saw it out there and I was like, oh yeah, let me grab that. It's not that expensive. I would love to read it. It's also a hardcover copy, I must say, so I'm always happy when I can snag one of those. I was really pleased with this book. I rated it 4 stars because the beginning of it was a little bit slow and boring for me. I feel like I get that way with a lot of books though, and I feel like a lot of the times I get on here and I'm like 4 stars because the beginning was boring and slow, but I guess like most books, like you kind of have to have a boring beginning and a slow beginning because you have to explain a lot of details. So I'm not trying to hate too hard, but I try to only rate books 5 stars when it's like completely smashed out of the park for me, and I was really into it the entire time reading it and everything was perfect and I couldn't critique it at all. So that's why you probably will see me give more 4 stars than 5 stars. And why, even though I say I really enjoyed a book, it'll not be a 5 stars. But let's get into this. This was a really good book. This had a lot of characters and a lot of moving parts. We went back and forth from different characters' perspectives, which I love it when books do that. It was really, really fun, and it really keeps your attention when they do that. Basically, a synopsis of this book would be that there is a mother-in-law, obviously. There is a daughter-in-law, there's her son, there's their kids, and there's a lot of other characters as well. And anyway, the mother-in-law, I don't want to give up too much, but her name is Diana, and she is kind of rough around the edges. She's pretty reserved. She doesn't really show her emotions very well, and her daughter-in-law is completely the opposite and just wants her mother-in-law's attention. Her own mom died when she was young, so she never really experienced like motherly love, and she was kind of hoping whenever she got a mother-in-law that she'd kind of take her under her wing and like she'd be like her mother, but wasn't the case. But anyway, throughout the book, the mother-in-law ends up meeting the daughter-in-law, and she kind of goes to her for help, and yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff that occurs all throughout this book. It does keep you on the edge of your seat. It keeps you guessing and wanting more, and that's exactly what I would always want from a book. It was really well written, and like I said, the only boring part was the very like beginning. I would say like the first like 150 pages were kind of boring, but after that it really picked up. And let me just double check what the page count is because I'm not 100% sure. I have a page count of 340, and the words are kind of on the bigger side, I would say. So yeah, this was a pretty quick read for me and a pretty exciting read for me, and I did like it a lot, and I would definitely recommend this. I would say that that's probably about all I can say about it though, without giving too much away, because I don't want this to be a big spoiler. So that's about all I have to say. The cover is also really cool. I like the cover a lot. The cover up here, it says everyone in this family is hiding something, and that's totally true. And I don't want to tell you what everyone's hiding because then I would reveal too much about the book, so you have to just go ahead and read it yourself. If you would like to see more content from me, I post every single day on Instagram, a lot of the times more than once a day, and on my stories all the time. So go ahead and check me out on there and give me a follow. Also, please subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bell because I post a new video every week on Friday, every single Friday. And a lot of the times I post sporadically throughout the week. It's sometimes once, it's sometimes twice more. So a lot of the times you'll get 3 videos from me every week. So please give this video also a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and thanks for hanging out with me.